Do you guys know the 5 elements of the First Amendment?
Elements like what?
Well, there's 5 elements in the First Amendment. I'll give you one of them. Okay. One of them is speech. And we have the freedom of speech. Right. So there's 4 more elements.
Do you have some identification?
No.
No? Okay. Can you tell me your name?
No, thank you.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to leave. You're on private property.
Hey folks, welcome back to our channel, where we talk about how each person's rights connect with what we all need to do for our community. Today, we have a video that's right in the middle of this balance, making us think about freedom, privacy, and what the police do in public places. The video shows a situation where someone is recording in a public area and a police officer questions it. It makes us think about where the limits are for our rights, the responsibilities of those who protect us, and how these moments affect everyone's safety and freedom. As we go through this situation, think about how we balance keeping our freedoms and staying safe. How can we stand up for our rights when dealing with authority? And what does it mean for our society? Join us as we break down this interaction, giving you a better understanding of your rights, the questions you can ask, and why it's important to know both in today's world.
If a citizen came up to you guys and asked you guys a question and you didn't know the answer to it, and it was something that by all rights you guys should know the answer to, would you guys make an honest effort to find out what the answer to that question was? I mean, I think you already answered that just on something pretty benign, but do you mind if I ask you that question?
Yeah, like I don't know everything. I'm not going to go out here and claim that I know everything.
That's
I
fair.
Feel like that's pretty foolhardy, but I'll try my best.
Okay, well, that's very fair. That's fair. Do you guys know the 5 elements of the First Amendment?
Elements like what?
Well, there's 5 elements in the First Amendment. I'll give you one of them. Okay. One of them is speech. And we have the freedom of speech. Right. So there's 4 more elements. Do you guys know those elements?
Nah, for me personally, no, I do not. So I would have to. I could pull out my phone and look up them for you, but I'm familiar with.
You guys look them up. Look them up for you guys. I was only. You guys know that there's a huge gap between the people and the police right now. I think, and this is me talking, I think it's because of the question that I just asked you. Before you guys are supposed to enforce law, you're supposed to uphold rights, right?
Right.
You swore a sacred oath to the Constitution. So and I'm not being critical of you guys. I'm only asking the question because I want there to be better interactions between the people and the police.
That's fair.
But answering that question is, that's a huge piece of that. So I'll tell you guys, it's freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of press, freedom to redress your government, right, and the freedom to assemble. Those are the 5 elements.
To be fair, these officers appeared to be decent individuals. However, I wholeheartedly agree that this is a matter of public service. Before one can uphold the law, they must be intimately familiar with the rights they swore to protect in their oath. I find this question particularly compelling. Its simplicity makes it accessible to everyone, especially those in law enforcement. Admittedly, with 33 amendments, not every provision may be immediately relevant in daily life, but it's safe to assume that the first one holds particular significance. Moreover, the initial 10 amendments, collectively known as the Bill of Rights, hold immense importance. That's precisely why they bear that title. It seems only fitting that on day 1 of law enforcement training, every cadet should be provided with a copy of the Bill of Rights to be read aloud at the start and end of each day. Furthermore, it should be obligatory for every cadet to commit it to memory by the conclusion of their training, with recitation being a requirement for graduation from the academy. This approach would likely result in fewer instances of rights violations, as officers would possess a thorough understanding of these fundamental rights.
What's going on, guy?
Not much.
Can I help you?
No, I'm just taking some footage over here.
Okay. I'll get out and talk to you.
Oh.
That's probably not a safe place for you to be. Could you hold me out with one at the entrance to our parking lot? So how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Pretty good. Do you have some identification?
No.
No? Okay. Can you tell me your name?
No, thank you.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to leave. You're on private property.
This is private property?
Uh-huh.
Who's the owner?
You say in County of Denver?
So it's public property then?
Okay, I don't want to argue with you.
Well, I mean, you said it's private property, but it's not. It's public property, sir.
Okay. I'll get a supervisor out here to
Yeah,
talk to
I'd
you,
appreciate
okay?
you do that.
Okay.
Can I get your name and badge number?
Officer, I'll give you a business card. Officer Damos. Here you go.
Thank you.
Okay. There you go.
Can I get your name and badge number, please, sir?
I'll get you a business card. Please stay back there, sir.
Can I get your name and badge number?
I will get you a business card. Please stay back, sir.
Oh, look, these guys getting aggressive.
Yeah.
We're gonna need a
Look
supervisor
at this
out
guy.
here.
I'll put it on the back of my truck. You can pick it up off of that, sir. I don't
Look,
know
he's
you.
scared.
You have not been patted down for weapons.
Why would I need to be patted down for weapons? I haven't committed a crime.
To the station. 11 Baker.
So we got this guy here who's getting a little aggressive on me already. You can call me good citizen.
Okay. So what are you trying to accomplish here today?
Well, I'm an independent citizen journalist. I came out here to get some B-roll footage of the police department, people
Okay.
doing their voting
And
and
you're
stuff.
welcome to do it from the sidewalk.
I'm welcome to
Where
do it
you're
here
at right
too.
now with the cars coming in and out and these gates, this isn't a
Yeah.
safe place for you to be.
Well-
Do you see how this is a raised piece of concrete?
Yeah,
If you step off of there, you could fall into a car.
I understand. Thank you for your concern.
Okay. I have a supervisor coming out to talk to you, okay?
That's great. Thank you.
You have a good day.
You too. Supervisor told him to bounce. That's right, buckle and bounce, buddy. Supervisor, sergeant right here, told him to bounce.
Heard you're requesting a supervisor.
I didn't, yeah, the guy came out huffing and puffing, telling me to get on the sidewalk, so. But the other supervisor already came and dismissed the officers and told them to get out of here, so.
So you didn't need us?
I didn't need you guys.
Okay.
Yep. All right, have a good one. Actually, sir, supervisor, sergeant. Actually, I would like to talk to you real quick. I do need you. Do you think that you would be able to educate your officers about public photography and that I'm allowed to record in public like this? This is public property.
I can do that.
I'd appreciate that, man. The guy came out saying this is private property. This is not private property. I asked him who the owner was. He said the County of Denver. Obviously, that's public property. And huffing and puffing and saying it's for my safety and this and that. You guys know that Supreme Court has ruled that you guys have no obligation to protect my safety, only to uphold the law. So I'm not breaking the law. And yeah, if you could just educate that officer to not lie, that this is private property, and just not to give me a hard time. They're being aggressive and giving me unlawful directives. So
Okay, I can do that.
I appreciate that, sir. Can I get your name and badge number?
Johnson, 94037.
I appreciate that, Johnson.
Let's break it down why Denver Metro Audit is able to navigate situations without being detained or arrested.
Okay, I'm going to ask you to leave. You're on private property.
This is private property?
Uh-huh.
Who's the owner?
You say in County of Denver?
So it's public property then?
Okay, I don't want to argue with you.
Well, I mean, you said it's private property, but it's not. It's public property, sir.
Okay. I'll get a supervisor out here to
Yeah,
talk
I'd
to you,
appreciate you do that.
Okay.
Firstly, Denver Metro Audit demonstrates his understanding of the situation by correcting the officer's false claim about being on private property. It's important to note that on private property, individuals can be asked to leave at the owner's discretion. However, on public property, a person generally must have committed a crime to be legally removed.
I'll get a supervisor out here to
Yeah,
talk
I'd
to you.
appreciate you do that.
Okay.
Can I get your name and badge number?
Officer, I'll give you a business card. Officer Damos.
Secondly, Denver Metro Audit effectively litigates the situation by requesting the supervisor when faced with unlawful orders from the officer. This action not only slows down any potential misuse of power, but also increases the likelihood of finding a resolution beneficial to all parties involved. It's essential to ask for a supervisor whenever there's a sense that things are escalating beyond reason.
Can I get your name and badge number, please, sir?
I'll get you a business card. Please stay back there, sir.
Can I get your name and badge number?
I will get you a business card. Please stay back, sir.
Oh, look, these guys getting aggressive.
Yeah, we're gonna need a
Look at
supervisor
this
out
guy.
here.
I'll put it on the back of my truck. You can pick it up off of that, sir. I don't
Fucking
know you.
scared.
You have not been patted down for weapons.
Why would I need to be patted down for weapons? I haven't committed a crime. So we got this guy here who's getting a little aggressive on me already.
And the third tactic employed by Denver Metro Audit, which I refer to as the cop blocker. This strategy encompasses 3 key actions: maintaining composure, obtaining the officer's name and badge number, and recording the entire interaction with law enforcement. Firstly, remaining calm during the encounter helps to preempt any unfounded charges of disorderly conduct that officers may attempt to levy for raising one's voice or using profanity. It's crucial to remember that such actions are protected under the First Amendment and are not inherently criminal. Secondly, it's imperative to identify the officers involved by acquiring their name and badge number. This not only establishes a level of accountability, but also provides a record of their involvement, which can be vital in case the situation escalates. Most importantly, recording the entire interaction from start to finish serves as a safeguard against potential rights violations. By capturing the encounter on video, individuals can hold law enforcement accountable for their actions and ensure that any infringements on their rights are documented for review.
What are you doing?
I work here.
I'm working here right now too.
What are you doing?
I can't tell you, man. Who are you?
Well, you're gonna have to leave or I'll call the security people if you don't tell me what you're doing.
Oh no, don't do that.
Are you just a foamer?
What's a foamer?
A rail fan?
Oh no. Are you a camera fan?
No.
Oh, okay.
But we're not supposed to have people on property. We have no idea what they're doing.
Oh,
So if you're just doing this for fun or a hobby or whatever, that's one thing. But
is this private property?
absolutely.
This road right here?
50 feet from that track is our property.
Over here?
Yes.
So.
Both sides.
Oh shit! So you own this street right here? You got any ID on you, sir?
Right there. Where is the damn thing? BNSF.
BNSF.
So if you can't tell me what you're doing, I guess you're gonna have to leave.
How come?
Because you're on private property and you're taking pictures of railroad equipment that you're not supposed to do.
So all these people that are passing by here, this is all like
They
private?
have permission to pass
Why?
across our railroad tracks.
Why do they have permission?
So I'm going to ask you to leave, okay? Please. I don't know who you are. You refuse to give me your ID. I don't know who you are. So
I don't know who you are, dude.
Huh?
I don't know who you are.
Get. Hey, 216. Hey, Mike. 215. Call security. You got Brett back here. Oh, okay.
I'm trespassing you guys.
216, the roadmaster. Road foreman.
316, come in, John. You still out there?
I believe that's owned by the city. Right?
Punch up the police.
Leave his hands. Like he's gonna do something.
What's their number?
So the fact of the matter is, he is on a public easement, and that right there is owned by the city. So therefore, he's on public property, and there's nothing this guy can do. But of course, they're going to call the cops, and the cops going to come. Get back to the video and enjoy.
The number's Mike.
It's 911. He goes, I think it's 911. Fuck. Hey, Sport, you ain't gonna call the cops, are you?
What's he doing?
Refusing to identify himself and taking all kinds of
refusing to identify myself. Like he's a cop. Tell him you're refusing to identify yourself too.
Are you talking to him, Mike? So what's the description? He's maroon shirt, is it button up, black pants?
Yep, that's me.
Okay. Asian, Caucasian, Hispanic?
Hispanic. That's an iPhone camera. Snitch. Ready to get educated? Let me go over there. Sorry, favoritism ain't gonna work, buddy.
What's going on, man?
I don't know, man. This guy came from across the street, confronted me and shit. And I don't know what's he doing on that side of the tracks. And then I don't know why he called you guys. What did he say?
He just said you're on their property, filming them for some reason.
Did you see me on their property?
Well, I don't have to personally see you on the property.
Oh, you don't?
Are you on their property?
Of course not. Why would I go on? Of course not. Why would I go on their property?
Okay, that's just what he's telling me.
Okay.
I'm just here talking to you to see what your side of the story is.
Can I get your name and badge number?
It's Deputy Cortez, badge number 403.
403. Thank you.
I work for the Peace County Sheriff's Office. What's your name, man?
I don't answer questions.
You don't answer questions?
No.
Okay. Now filming just to film?
Exercising my First Amendment.
Okay. Would you mind coming off the road?
I'm off the road. Sure.
There's lots of big trucks here.
Oh, damn. Fine.
So you can be at a public place to film, that's fine.
Yeah.
But when you're in someone's private property, you can't be filming.
Yeah, I wasn't on private property.
Huh?
I wasn't on private property.
Okay. Where you just standing out here on the side of the road and filming?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you doing like a documentary or something?
Exercising my First Amendment.
Okay.
Can I get your name and badge number? Huh? No? Holy shit.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
I guess so, man. It's not that bad. Garcia.
Where are you from, man? You live around here?
Do you live around here?
Yeah, I live in Hampton.
I don't. Is there some kind of issue, or
Huh?
is there some kind of issue?
They were just concerned because it's not every day that somebody comes just videotape them when they're trying to work.
Oh, well, am I being
It's not common for them.
Am I being detained?
You're not being detained.
Okay.
You can leave if you want.
Cool. Thank you. Can I get your name and badge number? Yeah. Thank you.
So, do you have a car? Did you walk out here? Or
I parachuted in.
parachuted in?
Yeah.
Dropped your parachute somewhere?
About a half mile to the left. It's underneath the rock, man. You can't miss it.
Okay.
$561. I don't answer questions.
Why do you think that?
Because your eyes kept like getting big and small right now. Sometimes.
On their property, you can't be on their property, right? You know that. Okay. Can't be on the railroad tracks. Right. You know that.
And I can cross them.
You can cross them, absolutely. On this road, sure.
I wouldn't want to be on them.
I'm just saying, you can't be just traveling on the railroad tracks. You can go across the railroad tracks all you want. That's fine. Stay out of the road, stay off their property, and you shouldn't have any issues.
Tie your shoes. Freaking don't eat yellow snow.
Sure.
Alrighty, man.
All right, man.
You're dismissed.
The main point of this situation is about whether someone has the right to record things in public, which is usually protected by the First Amendment. Courts have said that people can gather information about what government officials do in public places and record things that are important to the public. But when you're recording in public, the idea of having privacy goes down a lot. This means that what the person is doing might not break the law, as long as they're recording in the spot where people shouldn't expect much privacy. Now the police officers are asking for the person's ID and proof that they're a journalist. This brings up another legal idea, the right to stay anonymous, especially for journalists. The highest court in the US has said that staying anonymous is important for the press and groups that speak up. While the officers might be worried about security, questioning the person's right to report without a good reason might be going too far. The officers are saying they're concerned because of past threats against the police. This worry is not unreasonable, but it needs to be balanced with people's rights. Usually there needs to be a good reason to think someone is doing something wrong before stopping them. Just refusing to show ID or talk about a journalist's job shouldn't be enough reason on its own. This whole debate about needing permission to record in public brings up a bigger question about where the line is between public and private spaces and what rights people have in those places. The person saying they don't need permission follows the general rule that public spaces don't give the same level of privacy as private ones.
Oh yeah.
Hi.
Hi. I'll take a cup of water if you have one.
You want a cup of water? What
Sure.
brings you out here today? Because this is a critical facility here, and you're videotaping secure environment here.
Right. Is that something I'm allowed to do?
You can videotape and stuff like that, but realize this is restricted access here, and there's sensitive information back there, sensitive vehicles and so forth. I'll get you some water if you want to come in.
I'll wait right here if you don't mind.
So again, please stay away from the edge of the building here.
Is that a lawful order?
Well, I'm telling you that, you know, it's suspicious when someone comes up and they're masked up, they're videotaping our building, people start getting concerns. We don't know who we're dealing with out here.
Sure.
So, you know, we've got a lot of people that work here.
Oh yeah, that's why I'm here.
Not law enforcement.
I'm here because of all the people that work here.
Okay. Well, why is that? Excuse me one second. I got
just hanging out.
Coming off of a cold and I cough a lot. So, not contagious though.
Okay.
So,
well,
what is your concern with people that are working here?
No concern. I'm just here because it's my right to be here.
Okay, yeah, you can be here, but realize, you know, there's governmental operations going on here, and people are coming and going, and they're trying to do business.
Sure.
And if you're interfering with that, we start wondering what's going on.
Sure. You got a problem? Oh, okay. I'm just wondering why you're trying to come behind me.
Why not?
Nah, I don't know. It's your right to do so.
Just like you say you have a right to be on this property.
Right.
He has a right to go wherever he wants to out here.
Right. But that's it's a different story when he's trying to intimidate me. You see the difference? That's intimidation.
There's not an intimidation.
Yep.
What the deal is, sir, is we are out here working.
Okay.
I don't even want someone to be standing in our parking lot masked up.
I understand. What's your name, sir? What's your badge number?
7875. What's your name?
7875?
Yep.
Okay, we got a pig-headed officer right here. Whoa. So
that sensor must not be working too well.
Okay, so where were we?
I'm in Tucson, Arizona. Where are you?
Same place.
Yeah. Same place. Again, what is your purpose here? You're kind of disrupting the functions of what's going on here because all of us are coming out here to see what you're doing. Because again, this is out of the norm.
You don't have to come out here. You can go back in.
I'm responsible for this building here, so I'm going to be out here making sure everything's okay.
Oh, everything's fine. I'm just recording.
You are?
All I'm doing is recording, taking pictures. That's it.
Okay, that's fine.
So
you can record all you want and stuff like that, but when you start interfering with our governmental operations,
I'm not interfering.
Again, you see the signs that say no trespassing out here.
I haven't trespassed behind those signs.
Okay. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, you can tell me that I'm doing nothing wrong and walk away.
The individual behind the camera is the only one behaving appropriately in this scenario. The state troopers have no valid reason to be attempting to intimidate him and are only exposing their own ignorance by doing so. Recording in a public access parking lot is not disrupting business nor interfering with any activities. The trooper's reaction appears entirely disproportionate and triggered. While it's acceptable for law enforcement to inquire about the situation, it is not appropriate for them to continue accusing the man of disruptive behavior or to attempt intimidation tactics, such as surrounding him with their presence and cameras. Particularly notable is the trooper with black hair standing behind the vehicle, whose attitude turns notably hostile when asked for his name and badge number, mirroring the behavior of his partner next to him. Let's continue observing the unfolding situation.
As long as you're interfering with our work here, people are concerned. We have people that are non-law enforcement that work in this building that are not cops, that don't carry guns to protect themselves.
Do they work for the public?
They work for the public.
Okay, so their rights are the same exact as yours.
Right.
Which is a public servant.
Right. I agree with you. They're public servants as well. They serve our public.
Sure. What's your name? What's your name and badge number, sir? Oh, you're busy now, huh?
Well, it's kind of like, we ask you your name and you just sit there and go, I don't have to give anything.
I don't. I don't work for the government. Sir, what's your name? Fernandez? What's your badge number? Fernandez? Do you have a badge number I can have?
You don't need it.
I do need it.
No.
Your videotape shows what his badge number is.
Yeah.
Shows what all our badge numbers are. It shows who we look like.
Sure.
You don't show what you look like at all.
I don't have to.
Okay, that's fine. We don't have to either.
I know. You can go put a mask on. That's not going to bother me at all.
Yeah, that's fine. What I'm going to tell you right now is don't interfere with anybody coming
I won't.
from this building.
The only one that's interfering here is you.
I'm not interfering with anything.
You're interfering from my photography I'm trying to take.
I'm standing in a parking lot that I'm authorized to be in, talking to you. You're talking to me. You're coming up here and videotaping me.
Right. I have every right to.
Yeah, that's fine. And I have every right to stand here.
Oh, of course. And I don't mind it.
And I don't mind it either.
Okay. Then we both finally agree on something.
Absolutely. So what I'm telling you is don't interfere with vehicles coming and going.
You don't have to give me directives. You don't have to give me directives. I'm not listening to them.
You're not listening to them, okay?
No, you don't have to tell me what I know.
Interfere with anybody.
It's okay. You could walk away. You could walk away, Mr. Weedman.
That's exactly right.
6414.
Exactly.
Okay. Good.
So I give you credit though. You pronounce my name correctly. Most don't. So good job on that.
Thank you.
So can I at least? My name's Tim. Can I at least have your first name?
No, sir.
Wow. Okay. Be like that. Continue your YouTube games.
Okay. You guys have a good day. I do have one more question before you leave. Well, you kind of do. You're a public servant. It's your job to answer my questions. Would anybody like to answer a question I have?
What is your question?
I would like to know where I can get a complaint form.
A complaint form? You can go online, ArizonaDPS.gov.
Can you get me one here? Because I don't have online.
We do online. You have a cell phone. We do online.
Right, but I don't have a printer and all that good stuff.
You don't have to print it. You do everything
It's
online.
a PDF?
Yeah, everything is online. AZDPS.gov.
I would rather fill it out and come in here and make a copy and get a receipt that I turned it in and all that good stuff.
Our recommendations are that you do it online. That's how we do everything now.
Okay.
So.
All right. That's your recommendation, but can I get a complaint form?
You can get that online.
You don't have any here available?
I'd have to look.
Okay, I'll wait here while you look. Walk of shame. Look at this guy taking pictures of my bike. You like that bike? I'll sell it to you if you want it. Huh? I'll sell it to you.
Is it on off-road or Facebook?
It's on the Pima County GPS property right now.
That's up for sale.
It could be if you want it. Everything's for sale. I'll sell you my camera in my hand if you want to buy that too. Well, I paid $2,000 for it, but I'll probably make a little profit on it for you. I'll sell it to you for $4,000. Anyone else, $1,000.
The behavior exhibited by the Tucson, Arizona state troopers is both ignorant and unnecessary. There was no justification for their treatment of the individual with the camera, nor for the misinformation they provided regarding complaint procedures. Contrary to their claims, filing a complaint does not solely occur online. State statutes explicitly allow for in-person filing of complaints and requests for public records. Their insistence otherwise is misleading and reflects a lack of accountability. It's evident that such encounters are not uncommon, with law enforcement often resorting to directing individuals to online procedures out of convenience rather than necessity. This experience resonates with many, including myself, who have encountered similar situations. Moving forward, it's important to support content creators like the individual behind the camera who strive to hold authorities accountable. I encourage you to explore his channel, where he consistently documents such encounters, files complaints, and conducts follow-ups. Let's show our appreciation by subscribing to this channel and boosting his content. You can find the link to this channel below. And also don't forget to subscribe to my channel as well. Thank you for watching today's video. See you in the next one.